Hello my friends, Ken Mercer here. Today I'm going to show you the process I go through when I change my guitar strings. What I'm going to need for this is a cloth, some guitar polish, and this is an optional thing, you don't really need this. This is a string winder that I use, just makes the job a little quicker. A soft toothbrush. It's very important that the bristles are soft, they're not too hard. And a pair of cutters to cut the strings, and a set of strings. And this is these are the strings that I'll be using. I've been using these for quite a while. I quite like them. They're 11 to 49s. So first of all, use a rubber mat or something, or a towel or a blanket, just to make sure when you put your guitar down on the desk or on the bench, wherever you're changing your strings, make sure there aren't any, like small hard lumps or anything on your workbench that might damage your guitar. So I'm going to start by just gently loosening my strings. I just do a little bit at a time on each one, so like a turn on each, and then just gradually work them all loose. You do want to be careful when you use string winders. Sometimes you can scratch the wood of the guitar. This gets the job done a lot quicker, and you can also use electric string winders. That's if you're really feeling lazy. So now my strings are all loose. I take my cutters and I just cut them all and take them off. Now we have these little bits here to do. I just gently push them back and pull them out like that. So now the strings are off. Just gonna give the guitar a good once over and have a look, make sure everything's fine, make sure there are no cracks or any damage to the guitar that needs tending to. Everything looks okay, just looks a bit dirty. So what I do, I take my soft toothbrush and I give a couple of sprays of polish along the fretboard, and then I work the toothbrush inside the frets. I just sort of angle it about 45 degrees just to get some of that grime out of the side of the frets that gets clogged up there. So I just work each one like this. And make sure your toothbrush is soft, because you don't want to scratch the wood or anything or damage anything. So just give a little brush around here as well. And then I spray the guitar. Just watch the pickups. Make sure you don't spray directly on the pickups. And then take your cloth and give the guitar a really good clean. Give the bodywork a nice polish. Hang on, let me angle this camera a little better perhaps. There we go. I'll just show you. When I get to the bridge here, what I do is I take a little bit of the cloth and I just sort of work it and lift them up gently over the cloth. So I get that cloth right underneath it, because that's where a lot of the dust builds up. Again, make sure they don't flip over. There we go. Just give it a little clean right underneath there. Get rid of all the crap that builds up. Okay, so to put on the new string, I find the appropriate slot at the back of the guitar and just gently feed the string through, making sure it goes through the hole here in the bridge. Okay, and then I put it through the appropriate tuning peg, and I pull the string tight. And then what I do is I take my cutters and I cut above the tuning peg at about one peg, or maybe even 2 pegs of distance. That's about what I normally do. So just calculate the space between 2 guitar pegs and then cut about that distance above it when the string's pulled tight. So I'm taking off just a little bit there. So then I pull the string down, make sure it's under the string tree here, and then I'm going to start gently winding my strings back on. Okay, now that my string's starting to go on, it's important that when it starts to wind, that this part stays kind of downward, so it doesn't start looping above where it's gone in. So the string needs to start coiling up underneath. I don't want it to start coiling up at the top like this. I want to make sure that that string is down here. So it starts coiling up at the bottom part of the tuning peg. Okay, and I just repeat this process for all of my strings. A lot of people will tell you you should change your strings one at a time, leaving the tension on the neck as you do it. I've been playing guitar for about 21 years, and I've owned many guitars, and some of my guitars I've had for a very long time, and I've always done it this way. I've never had any issues. Okay, now that my strings are all on the guitar, they're still loose, they haven't been tightened up yet. What I do is I go to the bottom of the guitar, the bridge, and I pull each string just a little bit, just to make sure that the ball of the string is seated properly. And then you can start tensioning your strings. I usually start with the outside strings, just apply a bit of tension, and then a little bit of tension to the B and the A string, and then a little bit to the D and the G. So I'm increasing the tension sort of evenly over the neck. So there we go, we have a brand new set of strings on the guitar. It's nice and shiny, and it's ready for making more videos now. So thanks for watching, guys. That's how I change my strings and clean my guitar and take care of it. If you're interested to know how to set up your guitar, you can check out on my channel. I've already done some videos about how to adjust the truss rod, how to set the string heights. Go and check those out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.